How y'all doing, everybody? It's your boy Dougie, once again, Wingsburg Station. Today we're out at Quinny's in Mahtomedi. We're here with a good friend of mine, Ryan. His family owns this place. We're gonna see what their wings are all about, and then we're gonna talk to him, and he'll let you know kind of what's going on with their restaurant as well as others, and give you some ideas on what you can do to help keep these places going. Let's go inside and check it out. Here we are with Ryan.
How we doing?
Shake your hand from a distance.
Yep.
Give us a little history.
We've been Quinny's for 3 years now. It used to be called Jethro's Char House, which was a staple from Mahtomedi for over 40 years. The owner, she just wanted to get rid of it, and we as a family bought it, and we've had it now for 3 years. We just kept it really traditional, just focus on quality of sauce and quality of wing.
Definitely. One thing that is interesting, I mean, obviously when you go downtown Minneapolis, that's where all the people are.
Absolutely.
So, a place like Quinny's here, it's not relatively
No, and that's
known
the
in
thing.
that sense.
And that's the thing with Quinny's is that location, not super great, because it's a place that if you're coming here, you're coming here.
Right.
And that's what I want to get the word out, is that you want to come to Quinny's. And it's like, oh yeah, it's worth the 15-20 minute drive to come here for dinner.
Right.
Solid drink specials, and you're getting some great food.
I mean, Quinny's to me kind of seems like the place that if you're driving around,
Yeah.
you know that you're, like you said, that you're coming to Quinny's.
How are we liking the garlic?
It's good. I'm more so a wet sauce versus a dry rub.
For sure.
So to me it just tastes like a chicken wing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But that buffalo hit me right in the heartburn. But I've had heartburn all day, so.
Yeah.
But no, the buffalo is definitely very good. The Korean gochujang is really good.
Yep.
My son would love these.
Yeah.
My son loves Parmesan garlic.
I think the nice little in between for us that we do on this is that we do get some butter on it that allows it to stick. So you got a little bit of that wet sauce, but it dries up quick if you're not eating it right away. But these three wings, these are definitely the most popular. Our standard barbecue too, people will like that, but these three go out all the time. And actually we get a big group that likes just a naked wing. Just get our deep fried wings and get them naked. So
I've had that before when I was working at Runyon's. I mean, we would pump out 300 pounds of chicken wings a night.
absolutely.
And there would be a solid maybe 10% of that was just nothing.
Yeah.
Just dry regular wings.
Yep.
We'd throw some salt and pepper on it.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, it's like you just want a good chicken wing.
Right.
Got some meat on the bone and hearty. You can have about 10 to 12 of them, and it's a good meal for you.
The whole purpose of us even being here and doing this
Yes.
is to get your insight on the shutdown,
Yep.
how it's affecting you guys, which we've kind of touched base on as far as obviously the college crowd isn't really
Yep.
able to come around.
Yep.
For the college crowd that you were able to get.
Yep.
And then obviously people can't drink.
Yeah.
So and there are some things that you've touched base on, but overall, how is this affecting you guys from the financial standpoint? Are you guys still able to kind of maintain? I would imagine you're not doing as much payroll, so
Yeah.
that helps
Yep.
you guys.
Yep.
Establishment obviously doesn't help your employees,
Yeah.
unfortunately, but But yeah, I mean, how's everything been affecting you guys in that sense?
The first shutdown, it was tough because it was something that we had never really seen or dealt with before. Like, we're going to strictly takeout. And then you're trying to tap into a new market that, you know, you'd never really thought about. So like it's difficult on a restaurant because when we're open, you have a restaurant that you have all these tables, and if they're full, that's what you handle. And that's what it normally was. Well, now, instead of having just this to deal with, now you have the whole entire community that could just pick up the phone and be like, hey, we want food. It's like, oh, okay, bam. So there's nights where it got almost crazy hectic, where there was a feeling of, I mean, this is crazy. This is craziness, which is good for business, stressful for those who have to deal with it. But we would see that would happen like once or twice a week. Other than that, it was very slow, and you live for those days to try to make up those really slow nights. And it's something that, I don't know. I mean, it's just difficult for everyone. We can't employ people. We've pretty much got one cook on me, and that's it. And it kind of sucks because now my dishwasher doesn't have a job. My cleaning guy doesn't have a job. My beer reps don't have a job. Obviously, local musicians who focused on performing here don't have a job. Certain things like that, and trying to create a market with to-goes and that evolving economy of Uber Eats, all that other stuff. It's difficult. I mean, it was difficult to run a bar normally for a month and then try to make it to the next month. And now you got this, and it's tough. It's very, very tough.
You mentioned the food delivery service.
So we do DoorDash. The only thing with DoorDash that I don't think a lot of people kind of take into perspective is that they do have to take a cut. So yes, you're getting the service of that food is being brought to your house. You don't have to do anything. You're supporting your local business, but they also take a cut off of us. So we're not getting everything for that meal that you're purchasing.
Right.
So I highly encourage, if you feel comfortable and you can do it, restaurants, we do our part. We were very adamant about wearing your mask, sanitizing, keeping distance, all that stuff that is important for us to stay alive and for us to be respectful of everyone. So I very much encourage, if you can call your local restaurant and go to your local restaurant to pick it up, I think that's important. There's also online ordering services, which we set up, and that's all through us, which is very nice. It's definitely a new generation of go on the computer, I don't even talk to someone.
Right.
I just order the food, it pops up, and it's ready to go. Okay. Again, with that, I think that it's important for people to know that everything is going to be very shorthanded for a lot of restaurants. They got to cut out whatever they can to make do with what they have, and just know that these restaurant employees are really working hard, and that's their job. I mean, it was
life for a lot of these people.
Absolutely, and it was easier in the first lockdown, as far as like, okay, we're going to keep certain people, but then they had that stimulus of the $800 that went along with the unemployment. So then the restaurant employees were, probably making more than what they would have made serving. So it was an incentive, like, you can stay at home for a little while. Now, you don't really get anything. You kind of get basic unemployment, which is okay. It's one thing, I think, if you are unemployed and you need help. But we don't know how long this is going to last. We don't know if the restaurant is going to open in 4 weeks when the lockdown is done. So now you're kind of like, what do I go find another job, because I don't know if this is guaranteed when I come back. And it's very stressful I feel for all restaurants, employees, servers, bartenders, cooks, dishwashers, cleaners, all these people, beer reps. I just got an email, my beer rep from Heineken, all of them got laid off. So it's like you start to see kind of this trickling down effect of what's happening. And it's what is the right answer? No one really knows, but I do know that things are very difficult right now. So that makes it very, very hard.
Yeah. Are you only doing orders online, or are people able to call them in as well?
Nope. I'll be sitting by the phone. I'll answer the phone if you want to give me a call in. Otherwise, I have my tablet. I got both tablets there for the online service. And then, I'll make sure that if you need to get a hold of us, I'm here for you to be able to get that for you. So,
What can you tell me about the process in making them?
We fry them just like any standard wing, just in a regular deep fryer, about 360 degrees, about 5 to 10 minutes. Then we get fancy with the sauce.
So that Korean is really good. The buffalo is very solid as well. It's kind of hard to mess up buffalo.
Yeah.
But there are places that do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you guys are definitely not one of them. So what other flavors do you guys have? I know you have some dry rubs.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the flavors?
So for our dry rubs, we have a Cajun seasoning.
Okay.
Then we also have, if you're into really spicy, we have a habanero blend, teriyaki one. Then we have our standard barbecue that you can get with like burger and fries.
Okay. What would you say is the most popular?
Definitely the buffalo garlic parm is always a good one too.
Okay.
Not everybody likes the spicy wings. So.
What other menu items are there that would you say would probably be the more popular?
Definitely our burgers.
Definitely.
Our everybody loves a good burger, so we have really good burgers.
the Irish Redhead is the famous one that we make.
Yep.
That one's got the jalapeno bacon jam
Yep.
on top of it. So it's like a sweet, spicy jam on top, and it's got pepper jack cheese on a half-pound burger?
Yes,
Yeah, it's delicious.
Interesting.
Um,
The prime rib on Saturdays, people love that.
Yep.
It is a big slab of prime rib, and it's very enjoyable.
Yep. The pot roast is great on Thursdays.
Yep.
Um,
As you can see, it's kind of the trend of those comfort foods.
yep.
Right.
Things that you're getting a good portion of food for a really good price. Honestly, you look through our menu, you see all the prices, and I went through and I just redid everything on the menu before the lockdown. But you're not going to find food like this with the prices that we have anywhere else. Here at Quinny's. You can go to quinnysportspub.com. You can go to our Facebook, Quinny Sports Pub. Our phone number is 651-770-2443. And we're located at 3140 Century Avenue, Mahtomedi, Minnesota. And there's so many different channels, and we'd love to see all you guys even trying new food from us, being a new customer. This is a chance that you can get food from us and never even being in here. And then hopefully when we reopen, it's a new avenue. As far as like a statewide, I encourage everyone to just do whatever they can to help restaurants. Order food, whether it's just a small order or something. I don't expect you to eat out all the time. I mean, that's crazy to not be cooking at home or something like that. But just know that it is important, because this is something that it's going to be very negative, and you're going to really see it in the next month. That restaurants, they're very month-to-month businesses. You have one good month, you make it to the next month. You have a bad month, you got to do better next month. You have a couple bad months, and that's when the door's shut. You can see even the most successful restaurants have called it quits after this. So just know that it's very hard, and we are going to do everything that we can to serve our community. And I just think it's very important to show support for everyone in the state of Minnesota right now. All restaurants, we need you guys.
That's the show. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. Stay tuned for more Wingsburg Station, and order from Quinny's. Let us know what you think. Drop a little quick review in the comment section for us. All right. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you, Ryan.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much, you guys. Support local business.
Yes, definitely. Have a good night, everybody.